Hello, dear Little friends. Yeah, I'm back. So what happened? I couldn't post videos for some months now. In fact, an English-speaking viewer of my channel wrote me very politely. What happened? Are you still alive? Anyway, you did a good mark on YouTube, so farewell, buddy. We wrote it a bit differently, of course. Yeah, so I obviously am still on this planet, and I had, as my family had, a very nasty flu. Very nasty. It took us all off our feet for 2 months. I would say also more. Almost 3 months. For 2 months I couldn't barely move, as my family couldn't. And it hit us pretty well. I don't know what flu it was, but it was a harder one. Not the first in my life that hard, but it might be the champion of them all also. So I couldn't play Yidaki or Margo, that was out of question. And before I got the flu, I also had a hard time because I felt burned out, really. I was pushing so hard in the year 2019 to improve our financial situation and the situation in general. So I pushed, and where it leads you to is some success, of course, but also you burn out yourself, of course. So at the peak point of that, the flu hit, and that was hard. Since this here is a didgeridoo channel, I lost it all. Really all. I mean, I couldn't play the beginning of January until February properly. There was no fire, no energy, no passion, not passion, precision. It was all gone. All those little muscles didn't work properly. They were kind of shrinked and not in sync. That was terrifying. On the other side, I felt it's an opportunity to reset, to find new ways to explore how it is to build up yourself again and maybe come out like phoenix out of the ashes, refreshed, renewed. The whole time, the last some month, was also a time of almost complete renewal of things. My little daughter managed to wreck down all our furniture in the last 3.5 years. So doors falling down and stuff not working anymore, and it became also kind of dangerous. So I decided we have to buy new furniture. So we have a new furniture in apartment now. My car said, it's enough now, I'm not working anymore. I quit. So I had to buy a new car. It was a good deal. You know, the new car is working well and has not many kilometers on it. I lost some work. I got some new work, so it evens out. In the time when I did this video about I became now Yidaki and Margo Master, I wasn't able to play a decent sound. I mean, yeah, that's strange. So I could not talk in the video. I was not able to talk also. But I told you in January 2020 I will do this step where no white men went before. Kind of. Yeah, it feels good, it feels still right, and I told you it's not vanity, it's the wish to explore, to feel how this is, what is in that box, what can I learn from that. Strangely enough, you might think, being master now, you have the feeling of you did come to a point, maybe in the whole way of things, the middle or towards the end. It's not. You have the feeling you have accomplished something. It's getting cold. And that's good, but in fact it feels like the beginning. And it is, in fact, really a beginning. I mean, at this point in life, master now, not being able to play a decent sound anymore means something and is a very refreshing opportunity and outlook on things to build up yourself completely new. This one cracked when I wanted to start to film today. It did crack all the time. It's kind of its nature here, but so I had to wrap it. It may sound like the power is back or never got lost. For a short while, maybe I can trick you into that thinking, but the stamina is completely gone, and precision, and the whole fire, and everything. So getting it back is the topic of all the videos in the next time I will make, to share this experience with you. Also, if you are not in this situation, it might be worthwhile to watch and at least entertaining. I sold at a time all of my instruments except the tusk, of course. Why? I didn't have to. I had good offers though. It felt right. At one point I had only the tusk, one instrument left. And strangely enough, I felt happy the most in that time. I realized, of course, the tusk is a hefty beast, so it's not really suited for every day to go with and practice. It's also a bit too much value for that, I think. So I decided to get back this nice ceremonial manipul I had before. It cracks all the time. It's like a Ford Mustang. You go shopping around the corner and come back and the car needs an overhauling. That's okay. It's like me, cracking all the time, but somehow working. Good. I want to share another thing with you. I'm not into alcohol, never was. This is wine. It's sweet and fruity. That's what I can take. So I want to have a celebration. I decided to become master again in another field of expertise. It's long overdue. I told you sometimes on my channel here I'm a trainer for people with autism and social skills training. I invented that in Germany and do that in 5 cities with many hundreds of participants. But I was a trainer for other things before that, before those 27 years I'm doing now social skills training. I was a trainer since 1985, so pretty long time. That was my first thing in life, Rhetoric, management seminars and Rhetoric courses and workshops everywhere, and thousands of workshops and many speeches and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to go into detail here because this is a digital channel. But it's also my only way to talk to the world, what I do. So I decided, being now Yidaki and Mago Master, why I cannot be in after, I don't know, more than 30 years of being a Rhetoric trainer. So I declare now myself, just for the fun of it, being an international master of Rhetoric. Yeah, that was all my life. I did so many things. I realize Rhetoric has not the best reputation in the world because it's misused so many times, especially in politics and from salesmen. I was training politicians and salesmen, and I'm not proud of it. I didn't do much harm, but it's okay. But for now, half of my life, I'm using Rhetoric in a honorable way, helping people, especially people with autism, and being more on the entertainment side of things, and that feels good. That's honorable. And I learned so much about people and body language. I'm also a trainer for body language, as you might know. It's maybe a bit ridiculous to call myself master of body language, but Rhetoric, the spoken word, the art of the spoken word as I perceive it, that's something I know my stuff about it. So yeah, let's have this little celebration. What I'll never do in life, drinking wine, so master of Rhetoric. Good. Now we have this also done. My time on the movie is almost over. I have only 15 minutes from YouTube. Did I say it all? Yeah. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video series. It will be a marvelous year exploring those things. It's at least a start.